Hi again, folks. So I kind of slipped a little hint into Pixielux's recent posting on his Steel Panthers opening, which again was really nice. Pixie again is one of those great YouTubers that I have in my little circle of people following. Oddly enough, it's funny that China Guitar Skeptic happens to debut something as well interesting that he kind of hid from people. Um, so I just happened to pull off a deal earlier today, and today is my unboxing slash unbagging of what I've purchased. Again, if my camera seems a little messed up or whatever, I'm still recording with my webcam, and I'm getting to the point where I'm really wishing I had a better camera to record things with. But again, I'm just a guy in a basement recording his stuff on a webcam. I don't have the budget like some of the other guys do. So anyways, back again to what's going on. And again, it is a bag with a guitar in it. And on the label is Fender. Is it Fender? Or is it something else? Again, I used the local classifieds, and browsing around, I happened to see one or two of these actually come up for sale. It's not perfect condition, but considering what I'm about to pull out of here with the bag, cost me 260 Canadian from a local guy over the local area Kijiji, which is another version of like Craigslist. So far it's I think it's worth the money, and considering I gotta work on my black Strat and pretty much replace the body, I need a replacement to play something. So, again, as you see, ta-da-da-da-da-da, it is the Squier Stratocaster Classic Vibe 50s. And again, the only thing I've pretty much done is I've adjusted the pickups a little bit better. I've gave it a clean down. The strings that are on it are apparently the strings that the guy got it from. So this is a third owner guitar, as far as I understand, me being the third owner. The guitar also came for the $260. This very nice Levi's suede leather strap thingy. Looking at the serial number on the guitar, this guitar, by the serial number in question, from what I can figure out, is basically a 2008. I don't know what month or whatever, but again, it's a 2008. The back of the neck is glossy, but it's very slippery. There's some type of gunk on the top of the scratch plate where you can just see it there briefly, but I've gotten it all off for the most part. Physically, body-wise, as you can see here, there's 2 screws missing in the tremolo back plate. There's not a whole lot that's going on with this as in damage or what physical stuff. There's a spot up here that's a ding. Now the only place that's really bad is right there. Just happened to see it in the light correctly. There's a ding right here. It's just a little knock. Beyond that, all the other crevices of this are fine. The top itself, it's got a really nice two-tone burst going on. There's a little bit of damage up around the horn there you can just basically make out. Right around here somewhere. It's like scratch, scuff, spitting type of stuff. Beyond that, the only other thing is a slight little ding or divot. And you can kind of make it up a bit. Yeah, right around here somewhere. And a little scratch around here. But beyond that, this guitar physically doesn't have anything wrong. The action seems maybe a little high, which I'm going to have to obviously adjust the bridge. Tremolo works. The pickups and so forth work in this. But the inherent problem is apparently the original owner of this put Eric Johnson pickups into it. So when the guy was trying to sell it with the Eric Johnson pickups in it, the guy who bought it didn't want to buy it like that. So he got, I guess, the original pickups put back in, these are supposed to be Alnico 3s. I've played the guitar a little bit, and it doesn't sound like an Alnico 5, but it definitely doesn't sound like crappy ceramics, so it pretty much is. The 5-way switch does actually work, but here's the weird thing. When this guy went and rewired this guitar back into place, I don't know how the hell he did it, but apparently when he wired it, when the pickup selector switch is up here, I think this is the 5 position or the 2 position, or 5 position, 4 position. This is master volume. This, instead of it being a tone switch, is apparently a secondary volume for 4 position and 5 position, meaning together or this. And this is just an overall master tone. So no matter where I put it through, I still have a master volume overall and a master tone, but for some reason this is a second volume, and I don't understand why they were the idea behind the wiring scheme. So again, the guitar, which normally goes for about currently, now that the Canadian prices are jacked up, these go for $429 Canadian plus tax. A Fender gig bag thing, I don't know, they're probably what, $30-40. And then this nice Levi's suede / leather strap, I think is probably about a $40 to $50 strap. So all in all, you're talking $500 plus of stuff, and I basically got it for 260 cash. I don't know if it's a super great deal, but playing around on the guitar doesn't feel too bad, and it'll give me a little bit of relief for not being able to play my other Strat. Not that I don't have enough electric guitars already, but still, I think the biggest thing that I've noticed is truly, again, there's no need to go buy thousands and thousands of dollars, you know, tens and hundreds of $1,000s worth of guitar nowadays, because everything's getting made, you know, quality, and what was probably a $200 or $300 junk guitar, you know, back in the 80s / early 90s is now turned around that starting in the 2000s they're actually good instruments. So given the nature that this is an '08, you know, it's it's actually just got a lot of playing wear and tear on it. There's some nice wood graining in it, like not spectacular. And again, these classic vibes, I have to say the body does feel a little bit thinner in them, but you know, it's real maple neck. The body is an actual real Adler body, as you can probably kind of see here a bit. It looks like it's definitely 3-piece, which isn't a bad thing, and it's got some pretty nice graining in it. But you know, considering, you know, a Fender branded standard Squier is going for about 400. Oh, actually, now in Canada they're $4.99 Canadian because of, again, the Canadian dollar and US dollar BS. But you know, these guitars on average are usually $50 to $100 cheaper, and you know, unless you're hung up on the name Squier, you know, there's no reason why you don't grab one of these classic vibe 50s or 60s for a player guitar. And just a little bit that I have played around on it, you know, it's got a nice feel. The neck isn't that thick. Again, it's 9.5 radius, modern C. Again, fretwork on this side is not so bad, but on this side it kind of show through. It's kind of weird how it is, but I mean, it's not sharp. It's not scratching my hand, and actually, not sure if you can hear that. That's a really nice kind of gliding motion. So anyways, classic vibe 50s Squier, soon to be heard on the channel, probably later on tonight. Catch yous later.